Hi, Rempello. This is Lauren Cartali. I am the avid middle school teacher at Rempello. And I just wanted to make a quick as possible video to give you the very basics of Edsby to help you navigate the page at home so you're able to know where to click to look for assignments, to look for grades, and how to submit online assignments and to take online tests. So this is currently a student page that we're looking at. So this is if a student were to log into Edsby, they would see this when they first log in. So for elementary students, over here on the left, it's going to list your different subjects. And for middle school, it's going to list their different classes. On the right over here, it's going to list anything that the teacher has already put into the grade book that's coming up. And also, one thing that's really nice to know about is if you click on the word classes, it's going to pull up your current grades and anything that the teachers have put into the journal. So you can see it all in one spot for all of the classes, or for elementary, all of the subjects, if they did put it in different journal sections within the subjects. So if you scroll down, this is her first period, her language arts class, and then you keep on going, you're going to see different classes. All right, so once we're out of there, if you go, we're just going to use my class as an example. If you ever need to get back to your home page, you can click on the little Edsby guy up here at the top to get back to the beginning. And then I'm going to scroll down to get to Avid. When you hover over the classes, you can see that it says My Work, or if you don't click on your My Work, click on the outside of that, and it will go straight into the class homepage. So here's the class homepage for her Avid class, which for elementary, if you were to go into either language arts or science or math, your different subjects. So on the top here, this is where she has the My Work button or the planner, and then the middle here is where the feed is, where anything that the teacher is posting is going to show up here. And then also on the left is any pinned item. So if the teacher creates something and wants you to see it up top, up front, the teacher can pin it so it shows up right here first thing. So my particular pinned item is the video of me explaining what the directions are and what the objective is for this upcoming week. I think that the feed can be very overwhelming to look at and to try to find things on. So I discourage you from trying to rely just on the feed, because I just think you get overwhelmed and don't really know what you're looking at. If you want to know what the lesson is or what is assigned, if you click on Journal, that's the best place to go. So the teacher is going to post into the journal. And then when you click on Journal, it's going to show you what the lesson is and what they need to do. So this is from last week, and this is when I was first learning how to post. So how to post so that it's understood easily. So that was last week. And then when I come down, we're going to see this week, I posted today for what the kids are going to be doing this whole week for me, for Avid. So I've listed everything here. This is my objective and what the assignment is for the whole week. And then on the right side, it also lists what my assignments are. And every teacher is going to do this a little bit differently, but I just wanted to show you that the best way to get to what you're doing for that week is to click on the word journal. Let's go back to, now we're still in Avid, so we're still within the class or within the subject if you're elementary. And let's say that your teacher says you have to submit an online Edsby assignment, and she's created it through her grade book that you submit online. Anything that's going to be something you need to submit online is going to have a submit button, or if it's an Edsby test, it's going to be a take test button. Teachers are using, test is not really a good name for this because it's not necessarily always a test. It might just be a different way of submitting an assignment if you had questions, comprehension questions, or anything like that. So those are the two different buttons that you can put. They'll list over here underneath the date. They'll also list, if you click on My Work up here, and then you click on Assessments, it's going to show them here. So these are this student's upcoming assessments for me, for Avid. And over here, you could click Submit for those 2 assignments to upload whatever you need to upload, or take test for the student to take the test online. So once you click submit, it's going to come up here. It's going to tell you the directions for what that assignment is. It might have some attachments to help you with the directions so you know what you're doing. And then you have to either take a picture with your phone or with your computer, or if you have the picture or whatever it is saved to your desktop or to your computer anywhere, you would say browse to your computer and upload it here. You don't. If you want to type something here, you can't, but you don't have to. Some of my students were just typing in here done, but they weren't ever actually attaching anything. So when it's an online submission, usually it's saying click submit and then upload your picture or your document or whatever it is you're uploading. And then the same thing with the take test. If you were to take test, it would come up to this sign. You would say start take test, and then it would have either the questions or whatever you needed to fill in, and you would click submit at the end when you were done. So let me go back to the Avid class to see if there's anything else I can show you. I'm going to click on Edsby to go back to home. Up here in the top, this little envelope here, and this is on all pages, no matter where you go, this up top stays the same. The little envelope is your personal messages, so you can send messages to the teacher through here, and only you and that teacher can see that message. Here's a calendar option, so if you open that calendar, it's going to show you anything that assignments that are posted. On this side, there's also another little calendar, same kind of thing. You can see that. And let's go back into Avid to make sure there's not. You can also get straight to that My Work page. If you just click on the My Work, it'll go straight to your graded assignments right there where we were earlier. And then I think that might be it, but let me just take a look at Avid, see if there's anything else I could tell you. Depending on the teacher and how they have it set up, sometimes you can comment right in the feed. Some teachers have that turned off, so you need to send them a message for anything. Oh, lastly, one last thing. So over here on the right, if you scroll all the way down underneath the journal, you're going to find the library. So this library that's on the bottom right underneath the journal, this is anything that your teacher might want to post. Like when I posted the video of what my directions were for this week, it ends up here in this library. So if you ever can't find something on the feed or in the journal, it should end up in this library. So if you click on library, you can find it here. I also put a document version of my week's assignment. So if you didn't want to look at the feed, you could find a to-do list with the documents here in the library. All right, so that is it. If you have any questions, please let me know. Thank you.